Welcome to the backyard. We have a storage unit locked up in here, 10 by 10, 100% a mystery locker. All of it was boxes and you couldn't see anything in the locker. It is all boxes. All look like they were taped up when we moved them. 90% were taped up. 10% of them looked like they had been opened previously. We paid $600 for this thing and we got it out of Myrtle Beach. We did talk to the manager. The manager said they contacted the family and they didn't want nothing in here. So that's why it went to auction. So a little backstory there. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first thing is the cleanest mattress I've ever seen in a storage unit. And we'll put it over here. It's all wrapped up and everything, but I mean, this thing looks pristine. Have you ever seen a mattress that clean out of a storage unit?
No.
No. So that might be a good indication that this thing's gonna be a clean unit. I don't have my gloves on because usually you don't get this type of caliber mattress.
Beat you now.
That thing is whooping me. She's a clean mattress, but she is whooping me. It's heavy too.
Thin.
Say what?
It's thin.
We'll put it over here. This is one that you could almost donate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Now again, I don't know if people, it's definitely probably been used though. I don't know, maybe not. I'm gonna say yeah. I have no idea. But we'll put it over here. Actually weighs more than it looks. It weighs 40,000 pounds. Daniel, what are you doing this morning, son?
All
right.
Chilling.
Hanging around. We have a wrapped up, and everything's been wrapped up. So it's kind of a smaller unit, as you can tell, but it was a 10 by 10, but it wasn't stacked to the top or anything. And today I have a box cutter. And obviously, see, this is why I don't have knives. It's because none of them are sharp. All right, what type of thing we got going on here?
This was an easy unit.
Yeah, me and Dad loaded this thing and there's very little furniture. And most of the boxes are not that heavy. Usually, you know, the boxes are super heavy, but this time it really wasn't. And it was on the first floor. And it was climate controlled. So look at this. Looks like a plant stand to me, if I've ever seen one. Oh, it's a hummingbird. Check that out. That's why they covered it up. The old hummingbird. That's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
If you went and bought that at the store, that's probably what, a 50 bucks, 60 bucks? We'll go ahead and we could sell it for 20. Or you could put a plan on it. Because I can see in her face, she was like, I'm not selling that thing. I can't, what type of stuff do they use here? That's going over there for now. We'll work on that later on. Get out of here, This thing's actually pretty neat. When I was loading it, I think it is 100% like a butcher block, like a real one. Now, we don't really need a butcher block in the house, but yeah, but you could sand that down because it's solid wood. This whole thing, you could actually probably cut this thing up and make like a cutting board, because that's what it is. It's a big cutting board. Or you could keep it
now, could you
and
put
sell
that
it
outside, or would it rot?
I don't know. I think you would probably. No, I don't know if you could put it outside. I would think not. But yeah, that's like actually a thick piece of wood. So it's an actual butcher block. That's pretty nice. It's seen better days. I've seen better days. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. We might sand it down. We might try to give it away. I don't know. But a butcher block's actually fairly expensive. We have another piece of furniture. Now, there's not a lot of furniture in here. And I keep saying that, but all I do is keep pulling out pieces of furniture. Right? Like, oh, there's not a lot. And then the next thing you know, I'm pulling out 6,000. And my knife, people were like, put the knife in the trailer. It is. Do you know where it is? It's connected to that door and I can't get to it.
Oh,
So the Kershaw knife is in the trailer. I just can't reach it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, you're right. That definitely says Polar Ice on it. Kind of like the Polar Express. Oh, what is this thing? This is neat. What do we got going on here? Gotta get that plastic off there. All right, top's in good condition, right? It says Polar Ice. Looks like it's probably brass or was brass. I don't know. Is that just the name of the company? It just looks like a side table to me.
That's really neat.
I mean, it's a nice side table,
Yeah.
right? But I'm not understanding the Polar Ice name. Made in Taiwan. Continental. I don't know. We'll look it up. Take a screenshot of it or something and see exactly how much it's worth. I'm thinking 20 bucks at a yard sale. So I probably pay 20 bucks for that thing.
It's on the back of it.
On the back of it?
Yeah.
That tag?
Yeah.
It's just as telling you where it came from. Van lines. Atlantis van lines. This looks like it would go in a wall. No.
It's like a chest.
It is like a chest. You think there's a treasure inside?
Hopefully.
Some sort of treasure. Yeah, this is where you don't want to cut the. All right, come on there, buddy. What do you got going on here? The feet are loose. Take a look. Is it a desk? I don't know. There's a marking on the inside over there, but it doesn't say anything. It just looks like this might be handmade. Possibly. I don't know, probably another 10 bucks, 20 bucks for that.
Yeah.
We'll put on top the butcher block. That's a nice butcher block. Dad might want that for cleaning fish or something. All right. We could get into some boxes, I guess. So let's go ahead. Most of the boxes, this says China on it. Now, does that mean China like the country or China like the stuff that you eat off of? Nobody knows. All right. That looks like it's gonna be, that's pretty interesting stuff. Wow, that's heavy. This is probably, I would think, utensils. Now, here's the deal. There's a way to open it and a way not to open it. We're gonna talk about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. If you don't know what Aura is an app that goes on your phone that tracks a whole bunch of stuff. They have a whole bunch of features that we're gonna talk about really fast. And really useful features in today's society, right? So a lot of this shop online. If it's not shopping on Amazon, it's Ebu, it's Poshmark, it's this, it's that. And they have a one-click VPN where you can click that and then it protects you with your passwords and your bank account information. And talk about passwords and bank account and credit scores. It also does that. So what it does, it monitors your credit score for suspicious activity. The people get out fake loans all the time on people, and you just don't know until you know type of deal. Well, Or actually tracks that, and they'll send you something, boop, and says, hey, did you get that loan? Did you buy that car? Did you buy that 50-foot yacht? No, it wasn't me. They're gonna go ahead and send you that information. Another thing is they have parental controls. You get to monitor what your kids are seeing and also how much time they're spending on their phones. That's very important nowadays. It's a one-stop shop for internet protection. Try it out today. Again, there's a link down in the comments and also on the screen right there. And then you get a 14-day trial for free to check this out if you use the link or you use the code Thriftmachine. We do appreciate Aura for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. Oh, man, they look new, don't they? Do they have a name? W.M. Rogers and Son, China. Okay, they're not new, but they put them all back after they were done using them. That means that this unit's going to probably be fairly good. Because first thing we're seeing is they put together, I don't know, that's probably worth what, 20 bucks? It's not sterling or anything like that or actual gold. It's not it's probably plated 24 karat gold. So let's go ahead and get this. Let me put this down here.
It says puppy formula.
Puppy formula. That's an
They're
old.
ordering their puppy formula.
Back in 1990 or 1980. Because that's a 1980 color right there if I've ever seen one. That reminds me of Saved by the Bell. Slider! You watch Saved by the Bell. All right, we do have some china here. Bone china. Falling leaves made in Germany. Gosh, I feel like this is going to be expensive. I don't see china prices are really hit and miss. Some are still worth a lot of money, but a lot of them aren't. So you got 4 plates right there that are the smaller plates. And then actually there's more plates here. So you have 1, 2, 3, another 4, so that's 8 plates. I'm assuming that this is gonna be some sort of cup. I gotta take a look at the, yeah, look at that. I mean, that does look pretty nice, doesn't it?
It does look nice.
All in really good condition too. The paper, this was wrapped back in 2001.
Is that what the newspaper says?
Yeah, newspaper's 2001, so you're talking 24 years ago. Gosh, 2001 was 24 years ago? No. No, that can't be right. I'm getting old. All right, so we have multiple cups here. Made in Germany, falling leaves. Well, I'm sure we're throwing up some sold comps here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 of these small cups, and then you have 4 of these. That one's got a little chip on it. And then you have 8 bigger plates. So that's pretty good. Again, we'll take a look at it to see exactly, what is this thing? That was easy. No problem there. All right, what do we got here? This is not a Westinghouse 3-in-1 mixer. I'll tell you that right now. There's nothing in there.
Is that their paper?
Pet adoption. Border Collie. Look at that, little Doberman Pinscher. That's a Dalmatian, not a Doberman. German Shepherd. Okay, enough of that. Where's the stuff at? They actually packed this really well because this is all just padding, so nothing broke. All right, we got glass.
Ooh,
That's nice.
that is nice.
What are you doing with this? There's like a circle right there.
You would put a cup there, so they must come with cups.
They must come with
that
cups.
match
Like a tea set or something? Is that what we're working with?
that. More like a,
There's another one. Like a fancy dinner?
no, it would be more like a brunch type thing.
Like cucumber
Finger
sandwiches?
food. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So like a fancy brunch. Here's another one. So you got 4 of these. They're actually really nice looking. They'll go really good in the booth, right? Wait a second, we got more. I think we got another one. No, this one is shaped different. Another falling leaf platter.
Okay.
Made in Germany. That's pretty nice. Oh, one is definitely broken. I can tell by the way that it is. Yep.
Aw.
Oh. This one's called falling porcelain. Falling china. All right, so you have a lot of plates here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One's broken. So you have 6 plates, or 7 plates with one broken, so there was 8. And then you have another one here. You have a ton of these little guys.
Yeah.
Like, geez, like another 8 right there. And then you have these little cups here. Now these might be the ones going to they're tiny. Where are you? Where are you, little guy? Oh, it's a hat. Where do you go to? There's got to be like a creamer in here then, right?
Is that it right there?
Let's take a look. No, this would be the sugar. Sugar. Now that, check that out. That's pretty nice.
That goes to that.
And then this
There you go.
sits on there like that. So that's pretty nice. And then what else we got in here? This one seems to be slightly different. Feels like this one would be a creamer, yep. So we definitely have the whole, there you go, it just comes off. And they're in really good condition.
Yeah.
They're also numbered on the bottom. So it's Falling Leaves, Germany 51. I don't know if they're all number 51 and that's how they know what it is. No, this is number 60. So each one of these would be marked on which one it is so you can replace it if it broke, if that makes any sense. Well, that's actually pretty good. That ain't too shabby when it comes to, well, we have to figure out how much it's worth. It might be super shabby. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this is heavy. Good night. I don't know what's in this, but it is heavy levy. Ooh, okay. Oh, we got some books too. I found the weight. Check this out. Alrighty, we got some cool looking stuff here. Mag 2 baseball. Rawhide lacing. Chrome. Leather. Glen action. Easy catch pocket. Handcrafted. There's a lot going on inside of there. We have a legit, looks like 1988 World Series Oakland hat. That's pretty nice. That might be worth like 30 bucks or something. Large, really good condition, made in USA. There's some stainage here, but we might be able to get that out. We like to save old hats. We got us some LPs. Got Pink Floyd here. Looks like it's open. All right, that's supposed to go in there. I wonder what they look like. How this is the 1973, so that's good. I think that's the original, right? Oh, that's in good condition too. The biggest thing is if they're warped, and that is as straight can be. So this stuff sells really well for us on eBay and then also whatnot. And you gotta just make sure some of these are worth a ton of money. Some are just worth, you know, like 15 bucks. All depends on the pressing. And there's a number on the inside of the vinyl that you can look at. Book of Dreams. All right. We got here the Bee Gees. Saturday Night Live. The Main Event. I don't know nothing about that. Merry Christmas. Got Bob. All these actually are pretty good. Sticks. Yeah, and these are all the older ones, like legit ones. And all the inner sleeves, check them out. The inner sleeves are in really good condition.
That's excellent.
Yeah, because each one of these probably on the low end, $10.
Is that Kenny Rogers?
Gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Got my money. I'm gonna get a copyright. I better calm down now, Daniel. Watch out.
Daniel's gonna sing with you.
Daniel's gonna sing with me. Billy Joel. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Some sort of Electric Night something. Some of those can be worth money depending on what it is. And then Little River Band. I don't know nothing about that. So you got a big old book here, National Geographic Atlas of the World. It's in good condition. I don't know. I have no idea the amount of money on that thing. Then you have another record right here. Ooh, these are video cameras. Man, if these are handy cams, because we're not at $600 yet, but these things are handy cams, we will be getting there. Oh, it's a Canon. Oh, sweet. It's missing its, oh, it's broken. See, it's so funny. The AE1 has an issue here with the cover, is that it will break off and then it doesn't latch. So the body is gonna have to probably be for parts, because that is an issue with these, is they do break. And you can go ahead and probably get a new one of these and somebody will fix that, but we'll sell that. The Canon AE1 is a good camera though. This is the good one. Obviously it's made in Japan back in the day. It's also missing, I think, the cover here. So that might be worth 30 or 40 bucks. Sometimes it can be worth really high if they're in super good condition. And still got film in it too. I wonder what the pictures are. Who knows? Then also, what sometimes the real money is going to be the lenses. Now that's not a Canon lens, but I think this one is a Canon lens. And some of these lenses, Canon lens, made in Japan. This lens, it's a 50 millimeter, so it's a good lens. Probably the lens that actually came on that. This could probably be worth maybe 50 bucks. And then you have another lens, or maybe like, oh, it's a flash. The flashes aren't worth a whole bunch of money that we found out. Got some old film. Check that out. Do you remember that? Did you ever look?
There's a camera in there too.
There's a camera in here.
No, the other pocket. The bottom.
Oh, there's something. Oh, this would be the like the handle, I think, that came out of this. This is the Power Wanderer. What? Winder. Power Winder. Can't read nothing. How's this work? Gotta be a button here or something.
Did you film one that lines it?
Yeah, you might be right, actually. I have no idea. I've never seen one of those. All right, then you have just little like filters in here. You got a filter there. And they're not worth a whole bunch of money, but when you lock this up, it kind of ups the value to have all of that together. And then you have some more filters in here. And a Canon thing, a lens. And that's the only thing in there. Well, that's actually pretty good. So we'll go ahead and get that out of there. And this lens is not, it's not a Canon lens. So it's probably not worth a whole bunch of money, to be quite honest with you. It is a macro lens, but not worth a ton. What do we got going on in here? Another Canon. I actually have never seen this one before. The Canon Color. The ES90. Well, I will tell you the good thing is that it does come with this big old charger right here, because this should be able to be plugged in with this to see if this works. It's not a handy cam. The Sony handy cams hold the most value, I'm pretty sure, so this might be worth $20 or $30. And you have some tapes in here. The thing is that obviously they're used, so we don't sell those. But the big thing is it does have this. This is the Canon Compact Power Adapter, which is pretty nice. All right, they were boaters, maybe. They got the Chapman Piloting Handbook. This has been wet, right?
Maybe they took it on the boat with them. Or she was a flower collector.
Oh, there's a flower in here. Check that out. That's pretty neat. You're smiling. Is that what flower people do?
Yeah.
Let's just put random flowers in books. It's a good book to do it in, I guess. Then you have some jazz guitar. You got New Testament Times. You got some other books in here that I know nothing about. Dad's showing up today. Got the Bible handbook. So all this stuff, we'll look through it, and we usually give all the Bibles away in our booth. Handbook of Sailing. So they were sailors. They're 100% sailors. If you got that, you ain't buying that just to read the Handbook of Sailing.
No.
Especially with the do you think they sailed around the world? They got the atlas.
And they had their records.
They had their records on the sailboat. These people were cool people. Oh, yeah. And they were in the 1988 World Series.
Collecting flowers.
Collecting flowers.
Pressing them.
Taking pictures. Man. All right. I feel like a really weird whiff of something.
What's it smell like?
I don't know.
Oh, something's wet.
Something is wet. Is that fresh wet?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's...
He touches it.
Ah, it stinks. Something in here is leaking. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming from this box. What is that? It's in here. Oh, it stinks so bad. It looks like it's just potpourri, but why is it? It's bad. It's real sour. That's got to go. Ah.
It smells like old French fries from McDonald's.
Hi, hi, hi. We got Dad here, Dad and Daniel. All right, so we have found out what has leaked. It is like in kitchens, they have like the olive oil with the stuff inside of it. And that stuff reeks, like really not so good. Everything on the, gosh, this thing stinks. Like this, see this? There's like juices in it. One broke, and now all the juices are out. Actually, multiples have broken here. We're gonna pretend like we didn't see any of this and just throw this whole box away, because it smells horrible. This box has also been contaminated by it, but, I mean, the box stinks, but everything inside looks pretty good. We got some bows. Cracker Barrel. We like Cracker Barrel. Oh, what is that? All right, we got some multiple Cracker Barrels in here. Go ahead and take these out. There's nothing else. Trying to get this out of here because that smells horrible. What do we got going on in here, Mr. Cracker Barrel? I do believe Santa Claus looking at the manger. That's actually pretty nice. It was at Hobby Lobby, made in USA in 2012, so 13 years ago. That goes to that. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's definitely sellable. And then you have some cardinals here. Everybody likes cardinals. That is nice. We did see some stuff that said has like a lot of Christmas. So, oh, look, another red cardinal. Ooh, this is a Mr. Christmas. Mr. Christmas makes some good stuff. Think it works? We gotta wind it up. You know we have to. And it still works. That'll definitely sell. A couple bucks here and there. All right, we have some little mugs. These will sell in the booth.
Yeah.
For like a couple bucks, $2 or $3. So cool looking cardinals and everything like that. This box stinks. I'm trying to move fast because the smell of bad. Oh look, and then these match those The plates.
It's like a set.
It's like a set. So you got different. And look, I think it actually came inside of these too. Yeah, right there. It was $12 at one point. Is that from Cracker Barrel? It is from Cracker Barrel. So they might actually have a little bit more value than just a regular mug, because people do collect old Cracker Barrel stuff. Then you have another, they like cardinals. A lot of people like cardinals. In our last storage unit, we had a thing that said cardinals were the most liked bird. I don't know if that's true or not, but we always see them. We always see these red birds everywhere in storage units, so maybe that is a true thing. Fall. What's going on in here? You got something here and something here. Got a little pumpkin. That's a nice looking pumpkin. That would have a little, what are they called? Votive candles. Then you have a candle here that is literally falling apart. The old glitter's coming off of it.
Don't you love glitter?
I
Isn't
hate
that your
glitter.
favorite thing?
Well, so far, like another thing I really don't like is this wetness touching my leg that smells like sourdough. This is a box of tissues, tissue paper. That's pretty neat. The box is cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's got like a little tassel and everything like that, so that's nice. What do we got going on here? We have, she had wings. Her wings are gone. They're in there.
Back on.
You could glue the wings back on. That could happen. And then what do you got down here? Beaded chargers. These are the plates that you're not allowed to touch. Don't touch the chargers. You gotta look inside though, because you never know if they are actually beaded chargers in there, or it's a, yeah, we got beaded chargers, people. Just a whole bunch. They're nice. I mean, how much would they be? They were $10 back in the day, 13 years ago. So with inflation, that's easy, $45 now, if not more. And an angel music figurine.
I would open that.
You don't think it's what it is? Oh, maybe it's not. Yeah, it's the same one as that other one, but her wings
green.
are just green.
Oh.
And it's from Cracker Barrel. Made in China. Does she work? Yeah. Now we gotta put her over there because she'll be singing this entire time. Go back in there, little angel. So, all right, that's not too shabby right there. Got a couple Christmas things. We don't mind Christmas. This had a silver lamp in it, but they took the silver lamp out. Check that out.
Living room decor.
Living room decor. Here we go, here we go, here we go. What do we got going on in here? We have something from Marshall's. We have, that's actually pretty nice.
Home Goods.
Home Goods, $4.99. All right, that can go in the booth. That could be another booth. That was $6.99. All right. This one's wrapped up pretty decently. In a second, we will have to take a break and then definitely go move that smelly stuff, because I think we're downwind at this point. It's the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Check that thing out. That's pretty. That's probably like from Home Goods or something. I don't think that was handmade. Like that one that we found all the handmade stuff. Ah!
You're ridiculous.
Get it? Ah! All right, what do we have here? We have great strength comes from faith in God.
Oh, I thought that was a picture frame. Yes, it does.
There you go.
Absolutely.
That is nice. And then we have taste and see that the Lord is good. What? Is that what that says?
Is that Psalms 34?
I have no idea. I'm assuming that it is.
Yeah.
I would assume, but you know what they say about assuming. What does it say? Oh, look at this. This is nice. It's like a glass dish thing. That'll sell in the booth. 100%. Probably for like 10 or 20 bucks.
It's like a paisley pattern.
Yep. Like Brad.
I cannot even.
Wonder what Brad Paisley's doing today.
Probably fishing.
You think he's fishing?
Fishing.
We're just singing country songs today. That's all we're doing. All right. Certified. That's what I am. Certified International. The Cartel. Posta. I took French for 1 year. I really did. What is this thing? Oh, this will sell. It's like a big, yeah, like a big vase vase thing. It's Kirkland's, it was $24.99. It's like some sort of
It's just a
pottery
yeah,
or
it's
something.
like a
Decorative thing. You're not very impressed by it.
Well,
I think it's nice.
It's fancy.
It's very fancy. Okay, you sit over here, fancy. Fancy pants. All right, what we're gonna do is go ahead, clean this up, and move this smelly stuff out of our way. So Kayla did go through the stinky box. She said, listen, I'm going through the stinky box. So she did find the leaf right there. This is a planter that kind of sits sideways, which is pretty nice. And then we did find these, they hold like pictures. They're nice to have in the booth. Say if you're gonna sell this, because she also did find these. These are like super heavy plates made of some sort of like clay, not for food. So probably got lead paint on it or something. But you found 4 of these, which is pretty nice. 1, 2, nope, only 3. So they might sit on these and we might sell them in the booth, or you said you could use them to put pots on for plants, which is really nice. So moving on from that, master bedroom lamp, but the shade's not in here because that's in the other box. I know, because that's what it says. So.
Hey, that's nice they put that on there.
Yeah, because they would be looking for the shade to be real non-shady. Hey, woodpecker, how are you doing? If there's just lamps in here, this is pretty heavy for just lamps. What am I looking at here? That's like a huge light. What type of lamp goes to that? And is it supposed to look like that brown, right?
I don't know. It looks like it caught on fire, but I think that's the way it's supposed to look.
All right, we got another one. We'll see if this one looks the same. See if it has that fire look to it. Yeah. All right, is this mid-century modern? These things are monsters, though. What type of lamp would that go to? What are you? A bowl? This feels like a bowl. Is it a wood bowl? We love wood bowls. Not a wood bowl. 100%.
A lamp. I mean, a cover for
a cover to a light. Like, that'd be a cover to a light that was actually...
That's actually pretty.
Yeah, but that would be on the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Like, you'd have to take this down. And
they really like the ones they bought.
They really like the ones they bought. All right, here's one lamp. Check it out. That thing is...
That's a nice lamp.
That thing is something else. Okay, now they definitely don't go to that, though.
No.
It's like one of those games, strength games.
The strength game.
Yeah, there you go. All right, then we have another lamp. Oh, this one's heavy. It's a heavy lamp. It's a good looking lamp.
Oh, that's a good looking lamp. That's cool.
It's made in China. Yeah, it's got like a nice little turny thing here.
Yeah.
Boop. Got good clicking action here. That's some good clicking action right there. And then you have another one, which is going to be the same. But where does... But we don't have the lampshades because they're in the other box.
Right.
That fast I forgot.
Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba. All right, so we got 2 lamps. That's actually pretty nice. Actually, we got 3 lamps. I'm not 100% sure where these big boys go. But they could be worth money. I mean, they look older, don't they? They look like they've aged. Get out of here. Ah, paper.
Wait a minute. Did those go on that?
Ain't no way. Let's take a look.
No, other way.
Yes. No. No. Very possible.
Okay.
Yes, they do. Hold on it. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We are having a breakthrough here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Just like that. I feel like it would catch a lot of water. Right? Do you like that look? Daniel, what do you think? What do you think about this, Daniel? He was like, I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know. That's what it is, though, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if they would even be worth money. They're made in China, so it's not like it's an antique or anything. So, downstairs bathroom, rugs, towels, toiletries. That's what we got going on in here. We got rugs, towels, and toiletries. This thing, it's like a house. It's like a little house on the prairie. What are you doing in here? All right. Oh, wow. That's like heavy. All right, let's move the...
I'm liking it.
Why are you in a bag all alone? Do you smell bad? What do you smell like? Why are you in here?
Smell.
No, it doesn't smell like anything, actually. What am I looking at? It's getting smaller by the second.
Oh, their couch. It's for the couch.
These were so annoying. Oh my goodness,
They would fall off. My grandma too had
My grandma had these. They're so annoying. They would just fall off. You would sit down. They were always sitting like this. Look. And they would just fall off. Oh, get out of here. And what is this? Is this the cover to the sofa? This might be handmade, actually.
Or it could just be leftover fabric.
Could be leftover fabric because I'm not seeing. Everything is rough cut. So that's pretty interesting stuff. It's a cool looking fabric.
Yeah.
For sure.
I could probably sell that in the booth.
Just fabric?
Yeah. Fabric's expensive.
Fabric is expensive. Is that a peacock? It is a peacock. It's an upside down peacock. Hold up. Hold up. You're still not. I think this is just fabric that they had and they cut it.
Yeah.
Because it's missing stuff. So they were very talented in sewing or something. Because they made those things, the covers. This is glass. I can feel it. It's funny how you can pick stuff up and just kind of guess what it's made of. Purple glass.
That's a booth.
Vase. There's a lot of booth items for sure. Then we had something else down here. Something I think is broken also at the bottom of this. This might actually be broken. Oh, maybe not. What do we got going on here? Is that like your face is lighting up? What is this? A cup? A coffee mug?
Yeah, a flower pot.
But is it supposed to be a coffee mug or something?
No.
You could definitely make it a flower pot. That thing. I feel like you can make anything a flower pot. You can make this a flower pot. Silver leaf. Not real silver though. Then we have a house here.
That's cute.
Does this go like in the cabinet? I mean the bathroom?
No, that goes on the wall, and then you just put like little
trinkets in it?
Yeah.
You could like have people up at the balcony. It's got a little lock here. That's pretty nice. It's made by like little tiny nails. You think they made that? There's no... Is there anything on the bottom?
No.
No? Huh. That's pretty neat though. We'll keep that in here. We have something else that's made of metal, it feels. This is what's been moving around. It is... It said Department 54, India, $2.99. Soap dish maybe? And then maybe another soap dish? Just a little trinket dish or something like that. And then you have a toilet, gold.
Oh man, that's fancy.
That thing is fancy if I've ever seen it. Then you have pictures in here. So you got a picture of a flower,
That's pretty.
which is pretty. And then you have a picture of a hippo. Got a hippo there. And then you have some other flowers. So that's pretty good right there. That box, I mean, that's some booth stuff, so it's not like eBay stuff, but booth stuff is pretty good. This says sewing. Whole bunch of sewing stuff. Tools, sewing tools. A whole lot of somethings here is what I'm saying. All right, what do we got going on here? There's definitely some sewing stuff. Look at this big old cutting thing. That's what you would measure and cut, right?
Yeah. Fabric.
So that's your fabric cutter. Kind of. All right, then you have...
Oh, those are...
What is it?
That's another fabric cutter, but you could sell that on eBay, I feel like. Sew Station.
Sew Station.
June Taylor?
June Taylor. Yeah, but you're not cutting on this.
1997.
1997. You're not cutting on this. This is fabric. Are you just drawing it out, maybe? And what are you doing with this?
Chalk it.
There's stuff in there that has Velcro on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you were a sewer.
Me?
I just fell over.
No.
All right, then we
I
have
just know sewing stuff is expensive.
another June Taylor here, the little guy. Quilter square press. I still am not getting it. All right, hold on. Let's get some of this stuff out of the box so we can give it a good look. Got a nice trash can. That looks like it would be in a sewer's den, right?
She made that?
Oh, 100%. Definitely made the koozie for the trash can. 100%.
Oh yeah, because there's the fabric.
Yeah, there's the fabric for it right there. So you have a trash can with a koozie on it. Very nice. Got some rope in here. And just some other fabric. Fabric right there, fabric there.
That's pretty
fabric. Yeah, that is pretty. Let me see what this says. This is some instructions. Yep, some instructions on how to do some sewing stuff, and then some rope. And then what are these? Sewing patterns for dummies. Oh, it's got my name on it.
That's what I need.
That's what I need if I was gonna sew. All right, what do we got? A little kit in here. I got some
flower arrangements.
These are for flower arrangements. All right, there's a book too on it. Flower arrangements for dummies. Creative floral arrangements. Huh, that's nice. The sun came out. That's also nice. Means it's about ready to get hot in here. Look at that. Pin cushion, scissors. You got a whole little sewing kit here. Yeah. A nice tape measure. Pizza cutter. Oh yeah, it's definitely a pizza cutter.
That's a fabric
Well, how do you get it back? Oh, check that. That could be like a little pie cutter, a little tiny pizza cutter. That's pretty nice. Why don't they have pizza cutters that do that? They come out and then you can retract them. Just a thought.
Oh.
I don't know either. And some chalk. So you're right, they were chalking stuff. Interesting. Let's go further into the old trailer here. It says Pappy Trail. What do you think that means?
Pappy Trail.
Pappy. Pappy.
Pappy drew it?
No, What? Who is that?
That used to be a show back in the day. He used to draw, like teach you how to draw.
Show back in the day. I just realized this one has D-rings. Well, the other one don't. So now we don't need a trailer with D-rings. This was a conversation Kayla and I had yesterday. I bought D-rings. They're already in. I was going to put them in Woodrow, but Grayson already has them, so I won't even put them in Woodrow. Well, let it be known. Interesting. All right, enough about that. More about this. All right. So these might be Pappy dishes. See what it says. Poppy.
Pappy Trail.
Poppy. Made in California by Metlox.
That's What if it's a whole set of those?
I'm going to think that it is. This one feels like a pair. Like a pair of pairs. Be very gentle with this because where's that? There it is. All right, here's another one.
Stop.
That one is another one. That is cute. Now, would you like put this out in fall, or is this something that you keep around forever?
I would keep that around forever.
Really? Yeah. You just put it out. Here's a little cup. Super cute. Not drinking a lot of coffee out of there, though. I'm a coffee chugger. I'm not much of a coffee sipper. You know what I'm saying? You got people that sip coffee, and you got people that chug coffee. Which one are you? Or do you even drink coffee? You might not drink coffee. A lot of people don't drink coffee. A lot of people don't drink caffeine. And for you people, how do you function? What do you do? Just not drink caffeine? How does that work? How do you wake up? How do you get into this? Like if I didn't have caffeine this morning, I would probably quit right now. But I had a full dose. I'm feeling pretty sprightly today. I'm screaming a lot. Oh, look at this. How did they not break? Because none of them have stuff next to them. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 Poppy Trail Metlox California 275s. You just think about that. You think about what you got here. That's pretty nice. They could be worth something. They could be worth nothing. We got the creamer. We need to find the lid for the sugar. My sugar.
I think there's big plates and little plates.
There's big plates and little plates. They definitely had the whole set here. You know what the good thing about this is? Is that it's not a big set. It's not like,
right.
you know, oh, it's got a little chip.
That's okay. I don't mind.
That's all right. Because everything we own just has a little chip. Even me. I got a little chip on my shoulder.
You're ridiculous.
Get out of here now. All right. Boom. Got another one.
Nice.
Well, we definitely don't have 7 in here. I'll tell you that right now. And that's how many.
7 cups?
Yeah, we don't have 7 cups. Which means there might be another Pappy. Hey, Pappy. I think my brain is mush today. Y'all ever have days where your brain just is, it's not firing on all cylinders? It's today. All right, we have a bunch of bowls.
Oh, one has a chip.
One definitely has a chip.
That's
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bowls, but only 7. Huh.
So I can get rid of the chipped one.
So you can get rid of this chip one, and then if we invite 8 people over, 1 person has to share. All right, you got another cup here. So the cups, so far you got 4 cups. No, 3 cups. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 5 of these. They don't look like they've been used a lot because they don't have a lot of utensil wear. Like if you cut on these for a while, you'll start to see those marks. And there's a couple marks in there. And I would probably, depending on how old these are, probably not put them in the dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
Because it would probably fade that color there.
Okay, well, I'm throwing these away. I'm just kidding.
So,
Just a joke.
these will 100% be sold.
These will 100%
If you can't go in the
be sold.
dishwasher, you're done.
You're done.
We don't want it. We don't want it at all. Sculptured something, poppy trail, safe in oven, dishwasher, and durable. Handcrafted, California. So it's the same set, so you can put it in the dishwasher. Yes. We're keeping them. There you go. These have been used a little bit more. As you can tell, there's definitely some more utensil wear. But overall, that's probably, I don't know, we'll have to look them up. Maybe $100 worth of stuff. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 of the big plates too. So that's actually really nice. Like, these might not be for sale. Kayla seems to be super excited about them, so we'll probably keep these. We'll go ahead, clean this up, and move on. We were moving on. We actually had an intermission here. We found a turtle in the front yard, and we fed him a strawberry. He loved it. He was like, this is the best strawberry I've ever had in my life. So now he's probably our friend, Mr. Turtle. All right, we have some Royal Majestic dishes. So this person had a lot of dishes. Dishes do sell, though. We can sell them multiple ways. Usually on eBay or something like that is how. So we'll see what these look like. That's just the top. Let's go and open up the big platter, because the platters usually show what they are the best. And it's going to be a whole nother set. We probably won't run through the whole set of them. Royal Majestic Fine. Oh, it's just gold. This is the gold. We'll open like 2 more just to make sure that's what's all in here, but as y'all probably know, that probably not necessary to open every single one of these if it's all the same. Let's see what this guy, it's the creamer. Okay, yeah, there's the creamer right there. So this is just white with a gold trim. Then you have the bowls. You got big bowls here. You got the cups. You have, that's a big, no, this feels a little different. Yeah, it's like a tea kettle or something. It's like a big tea kettle. Or teapot. This would actually be a teapot. A tea kettle is what you actually cook the tea in, right? Yeah. I always got it wrong. I would be calling teapots, tea kettles. I'd be calling something. Oh, wow, that's heavy. All right, let's put it down nice and gentle. Perfect. More boxes. Living room lampshade. So this is the lampshade, the missing lampshade, I think, from that big lamp, right? I would assume, considering we are now in the other box. Here it is. It is just a big lampshade.
That's pretty.
It's a pretty lampshade, and it's clean. It's huge, so what we'll do is we'll try to move it next to this. It says it's got a whole bunch of vanity mirror. It has curling irons in it. Could be a little bathroom box. There's a lot going on in here. Good night. All right, so you got some toilet paper. Charmin. This is not what I thought it was going to be. What is that? Like a heater? Heater.
It is a heater.
It is a heater. Then you have curling irons, I'm guessing.
No, that's like what you stick your hand in for wax, I think.
Oh, there's wax
There's
in
the
there.
wax.
What does that do to your hand?
I
Making
don't
like
know. I think they.
hand puppets? There's a massager in here. There you got that. Then you have this natural daylight lighted vanity mirror. Dual 1 to 8x. I don't know if I want to see my face at 8x. You know what I'm saying? Good grief. I sometimes am scary to just normal mirrors. Why would I want to? It looks like it's new. Never been opened. Or it's been opened once, so I just opened it. People are always like, don't open the boxes if they're new. How do you know what's inside of it, though? You have to take a look. There's a professional hair dryer. Is that a good brand, you think?
I don't know.
It's in there.
It's $30 at one point.
Whoa. Is that expensive for a hair? My thumb is stuck. It's like a Chinese finger thing.
It's brand new.
Yeah, that's definitely brand new.
Open box.
Open box. I got a scale, got 2 scales, and then we do have. Alright. We have something that says, "Do not disturb having a crisis." Has a.
I need that.
Where that is like a necklace.
When I'm having crisis days.
Here are the wax refills. So they would probably go in there.
Yep.
Probably can't sell those. And then you got the Big Curls Conair.
Yeah.
If you play your games right, you can have hair that looks like that. So that is all that's in that one. We'll open a couple more boxes here. We have a tape. This top box looks like it's been gone through because none of the other boxes had their tape, or maybe it got smashed. The box got smashed probably. Inside of here, you just have blankets.
Looks like a heated blanket.
Yeah, and I think this right here is like the thing to the heated blanket or something. It feels really.
Those are placemats.
These are placemats. Bags are so hard to look through when you're. All right, so you got a whole bunch of placemats. So you got turkey placemats. You have, hey, St. Nicholas Square. We sell this a lot on Whatnot. That's brand new. Brand spanking new. That is a 60 by 84 tablecloth. Then you have a set of napkins here. Man, these are all like $10 bills because they'll sell for 10 bucks. Probably not this one, but that one's pretty nice. It doesn't show you what it is.
One stain.
Got a stain on it. All right, so that's no good. And then these are new though. Little apron for a kid. This is not new. Look at this. Little placemats here.
Oh, those are cute.
Love it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 brand new placemats.
$8 a piece.
$8 a piece at Kohl's. And that was probably 10 years ago when they were buying this stuff. Another a tablecloth, but the used one's probably not that good. You have, I guess they are napkin rings, right? Then you have more napkin rings here. They're like beaded napkin rings.
Yeah, Christmas.
Yeah, like little Christmas guys. They're pretty cool looking though. And then back in here you have a lot more of this is Ralph Lauren TJ Maxx set of 4 napkins, brand new. That's nice. And then you also have Style Lab fabric napkins, Avon.
From Home Goods.
From Home Goods. That woodpecker's going to town over there. And then look at these things. They're brand new napkins, aren't they?
Yep.
Well, that would be like a towel rather than a napkin. Stevens linen.
Like a decorative.
Like a decorative. Since 1846. Mr. and Mrs. Snowman. Made in USA. So these may be older. You got 2 of them. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm telling you right now, we have found out that like linens and napkins and stuff like that, they sell for us very well. Very, very well. All right. This may or may not be our last box. Like I said, we don't like going more than an hour when it comes to these videos because let's be honest, y'all probably got some stuff to do. So we appreciate everybody watching that's still here. Raise your hand. All right, we still got more. Whoa, we got a lot of people here. Who is that?
It's Raggedy Ann.
That's Raggedy Ann, and that's Andy.
Yeah.
Right? They're definitely homemade,
Oh, yeah.
I would say.
They did a good job.
Yeah, they did a really good job. And then it looks like we have a romantic spirit decorative shelf. Why is it romantic spirited? Is that what's inside of it, maybe? Let's take a look. You always gotta look. Yeah, I'm gonna say, because it's brand new. Open box. It's a nice looking shelf right there, if I've ever seen one. What else we got going on in here? We have a brand new jar candle holder. I don't understand. You would put the candle in there? Because that's what it's called, jar candle holder. I don't know. Is that the neighbor cutting the grass again? All right, check this out. We have, these are needle points, cross stitch. They're open now. So I'm thinking that these patterns were already used. I don't know really. There's a, where they were working on this one, maybe like a flamingo. What am I looking at here?
I think that's what you had in your hand.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Right, your eyeballs, man. You knew that right away. And then inside of here, it's just more ones that are used, like this cross stitch and everything. What is it? A baby doll in a bag. Yeah, just baby doll in a bag. It's all pretend like we didn't see that. Put that over there. And then what do we got going on here? We have the Butterfly House in the Garden, the Kathy Hutch collection. Is it a birdhouse? No.
It says Butterfly House.
Do butterflies land in it? Kathy hand-painted products are a delight in every room or garden. These beautiful designs are exclusive to her unique, recognizable style. They add a fresh touch to your home decor. I don't think that's actually butterflies.
It says right here, right in front. It says Butterfly House.
I get that,
Oh.
but do butterflies live in it?
Well, a bird ain't fitting in that.
That's what I'm asking. What's fitting in this slot? There's no way butterflies go in there. Right? Where do butterflies actually live? Has anybody ever thought of that? Do you ever see a butterfly just hanging out?
Somewhere?
Say what?
A butterfly lives somewhere?
Yeah, you ever see a butterfly live somewhere?
Not right here.
No, me neither. I'm always like a bird. We have a bird's nest. We know where they live.
I'll have to look that up.
Turtles, we know where turtles live. They live in the ground. But where do butterflies live?
Question of the day.
Andy, do you know? Do you know? No, Andy doesn't know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do one more box. Do this big boy right here. All right. This is just full of trash bags. We have just a whole bunch of towels. None of them are new, but yeah, they are new. One's new, but all of them are nice.
Yeah.
Right? That one actually looks a little bit older. You can kind of tell an old towel, can't you? Just by the way that it is. Made in Canada. Made from our northern friends, the Canadians. We have a lot of people from Canada to watch, so hey, how's it going? We get a lot of messages from people, our northern friends across the border. One time we're going to make it up to Canada. All right, what else we got going on here? Just more towels. Whole bunch, all clean too. So that's pretty good. All right, what else we got? We got one more, and I'm gonna assume that these are towels and washcloths and stuff and things.
Yeah.
That one looks like it's used.
Yeah.
This one's definitely not.
No, those are brand new.
These are brand new little
Hey, I think the
Yeah, we do it's not like a homeless shelter. It's like a place where people go when they got a little, down on their time. So they always ask for towels. So we'll call them up and donate. They don't even mind if they're lightly used because they just, you know what I'm saying? So we'll donate all of these to them and obviously those too. So we'll call them up and say, hey, we got about 30 towels for you. So I think, you want to do one more?
yeah, let's do one more.
Let's do baking dishes and casserole dishes. They've got some pretty cool stuff, and the taste in their china was pretty good. I don't know if we're up to 600 bucks yet, though, to be honest with you. 600 was a lot of money. Something's here. Feels like Corningware. Nope. Clear Pyrex. That's just a really good Pyrex. Everybody's got one of these. Cook chicken in there. Cook salmon.
They did the whole Goodwill thing and taped it.
Yeah, they taped it up. Goodwill does that. It's so annoying. All right, so what else we got here? Is this another clear guy? Yep. They like the clear dishes. This is not Pyrex, but it's made in USA. Just a cool looking clear dish. This is Pyrex, but it's like that amber color or that brown color. And I'm assuming, is this the top or bottom? No, this is the clear one. Okay.
It's for your pie.
Wait a second. Does this go on top of here?
No. No.
That doesn't go on top of there. So you got a pie dish, and then you have another type of... That sure looks like a lid though, but maybe that is a pie dish. All right. I was hoping we'd get some cool looking Pyrex. What do you got going on here? This is Temptations.
That's pretty.
So you got that Temptation there, and then I'm assuming this is going to be another Temptation. Yep. Now do these come with lids? I can never remember if Temptations comes with lids.
Yeah, they should.
They should. Well, here's the Temptation lids right here. All right, so we might have the whole set of Temptations. Check it out.
Oh, wow.
So you have a square Temptation. This stuff is actually, I think they go for about $20 a piece. Here's another one. Yeah, it's a good style. So this would be easily, they do sell on eBay. I know that, so you could definitely part these out and put them on eBay. Or you could also probably definitely put these in the booth for like $10 a piece. So there's probably $100 worth of Temptation stuff here because people do like this brand. All right, now this is definitely not Temptation. This got to be a lid. Did we have a?
That's the top of that.
Oh, that's the top of this. See what we're working with. The old Corningware. It is Corningware, but it's like a.
I've never seen that one.
I've never seen that one either. It's like a pastel looking type of thing. That's interesting. So, all good booth stuff. I'm not seeing a whole bunch. Maybe the Temptations would be the eBay. That's actually a really nice lid. There's no like cracks or marks on that thing at all. So, mostly booth stuff. We got some good looking furniture. Even that could go in the booth if we have enough room. Little trinkets here and there. We got the dishes that most likely you're going to keep and the dishes we're going to sell on eBay. So, I don't know if we're at 600 bucks. There's a counter down below that we've been totaling this up. And that's just an estimate. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you'll never... It's just an estimate. It's just a guess on what we can get when we sell it. If you do want to follow us on Facebook, there's a link down below. We also have another channel called the Flip Squad, which is our daily life, how we sell this stuff and everything like that. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment below, like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one. Daniel, help us out.